So hello students, today we are going to discuss about the cell, the building block of life. So let's discuss. So first of all, what do you mean by cell? So cell is the basic fundamental unit of the body. It helps in the formation of various structure of the body such as liver tissue, heart tissue, right? So it helps in the formation of various body parts and perform various functions such as blood pumping, respiratory breathing system, right? Or excretion, digestion. So due to various rules in the structure formation and performing various physiological functions, so that's why it is called as structural and functional unit of the life, and it forms a basic unit of the body. So this is the cell, and there are so this is the plant cell. So plant cell has a different characteristics. Okay, when we compare with the animal cell, plant cell has a cell wall, and it is a rectangular in shape, and it also includes a large center vacuole. Whereas animal cell is comparatively round or oval in shape, and it includes various different parts such as small vacuole, right? And it includes mitochondria. So that's why there are different cells that are present in the nature, and it has various different functions. Okay. After that, there is a term called tissue. Now, what do you mean by tissue? So, in the tissue, there are a group of cells that come together to perform a specific function. For example, heart tissue. As we know, heart helps in the blood pumping. So, these tissue help in the blood pumping, right? So, that's why they are a group of cells that are going to perform specific function. That is the tissue. And next is the organ. So, in the organ, there are various different type of tissues that come together and perform various different functions. For example, stomach, heart. So, stomach as it helps in the food digestion, heart helps in the blood pumping, kidney help in the excretion, urea formation. So, that's why there are different organs that are present in the human body or animal body, right? And it perform various different functions. After that, these various different organs form a system called as organ system. And it includes various different organs. For example, respiratory system, digestive system. In the respiratory system, we include such as nostril, nasal cavity, lungs, diaphragm, and it helps in the breathing, right? And after that, there is a digestive system. As digestive system, it includes organs like stomach, intestine, gallbladder. So it helps in the food digestion. Now, this collectively organ system form an organism. So this is a basic series, and after that we come to the difference between unicellular and multicellular organism. So first of all, what do you mean by unicellular organism? So unicellular organism means single cell. Those organisms which are made up of single cell. Okay, that is a unicellular. Multicellular, those organisms which are made up of many cells. So, because they are made up of single cell, they are going to perform all the function because it is only the single cell, right? This is a diagram of amoeba, and it is a single cell. So, this single cell is going to perform various functions like ingestion, egestion, excretion, digestion, etc. Right? So, these are various functions that is performed by the single cell. And it includes amoeba paramecium. So this is a diagram of amoeba. It includes food vacuole. After that, that is a paramecium. These are the cilia all over the body. Next, we come to the multicellular. Multi means many. So these are the organisms which are made up of many cells. Due to presence of many cells, these has the capacity to perform division of a labor. Now, what do you mean by division of a labor? So, due to many cells present, they can divide the work between them. So, that is the division of labor. So, in this group of cells, work together. So, various cells come together and perform various functions. So, in this include plants and animals, right? So, this is the diagram of plant cell. So, this is a unicellular These include amoeba, paramecium. Unicellular means single cell, and it is an independent cell that is going to perform all function. Whereas multicellular has many cells due to which they can divide various functions between the cell and easily perform various functions. And it includes plants and animal cells. After that, we come to the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Now, what do you mean by prokaryotic cells? Prokaryotic cells mean primitive nucleus. Pro means primitive, karyote means nucleus. So, those organisms which have primitive nucleus. Now, what do you mean by primitive nucleus? So, primitive nucleus means in this nuclear membrane is absent around the nucleus. Okay, so what happen is, this is the prokaryotic cells. In this, there is a genetic material such as DNA, right? So this genetic material, DNA, is not covered properly by a membrane, nuclear membrane. So nuclear membrane is absent. This genetic material is neat, that is not surrounded by a well-developed membrane. Okay. So, in the prokaryote, nuclear membrane is absent around the nucleus, that is neat genetic material or nuclear content. And after that, in this prokaryote, cell organelles are also absent. Membrane-bound organelles such as Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum. So, these are various organelles are absent. But however, ribosome is the exception. Ribosome, that is a 70S ribosome. कौन से? 70S ribosomes are observed in the prokaryotic cells, and their size is comparatively small, that is 1 to 10 micrometer. And what is their unit conversion? If we want to unit conversion 10 micrometer, so that is the 10 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter, or we can write 1 into 10 to the power minus 5 meter. So that is a unit conversion. And these include unicellular organism. Okay, so they are made up of single cell. And example include bacteria. So bacteria is a prokaryote. After that, we come to the eukaryote. Now, what do you mean by eukaryote? So eukaryote means means true. Karyote means nucleus. So those organisms which has a true nucleus. Now, what do you mean by true nucleus? True nucleus means those organisms which has a well-defined nucleus. Now, what do you mean by well-defined nucleus? So, this is a eukaryotic cell in which a nuclear DNA content, that is a DNA, is covered by a well-developed nuclear membrane. So, this is a nuclear membrane that is properly surrounding the nuclear genetic content. So that's why it is a well-defined nucleus, because nuclear membrane is present around the nucleus. Okay, nuclear membrane is present in the eukaryotic cells. After that, cell organelles are present, both membranous such as mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, lysosome, or non-membranous such as centriole or ribosome. So cell organelles are present. After that, their size is comparatively larger, such as 10 to 100 micrometer. And eukaryotic cells can be unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular eukaryotes such as Protista. So Protista is a unicellular eukaryote. Okay, Protista examples such as amoeba, paramecium, euglenoids. So these are Protista. These are unicellular eukaryotes. After that, plant or animal. So these are the examples of the eukaryotic cells. So this is the basic fundamental unit of the life, and it includes various types of organism. So you can study in the detail. If you have any doubt, you can comment below. So keep subscribing, and if you have any doubt, you can comment below. So thank you so much.